Tonight on Hip on the Spot News. New core changes are shaping the future of DCS. We dissect the last update so you don't have to. The BO105 is preparing for Cold War Germany. And I am traveling to Germany for a new VR event. This and more on How I Play. This video is sponsored by Pimax. Get their products using our new promo code. Hello virtual pilots, I'm Andre Celesti and tonight we are going to talk about the latest update in DCS world. Apart from the main addition of the new save system for DCS, last week's update brought to us more changes and improvements to the DCS core experience as well as individual modules with things that we need and more things to come in the future. So in today's video, let's check out what was added and changed as well as some news that you may need to know. If you are new here, How I Play showcases all the important news from the world of digital combat simulators, where we dissect recent updates and showcase all the changes and cover all you need to know in an entertaining manner. If you enjoy our videos, please leave us a like for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe to keep in touch with all the latest news from your favorite simulators and games. Also, this week on the 29th of March, I will be attending the first MRTV hardware showcase live in Dortmund, Germany, where I will have the chance to try in a great premiere new VR headsets like the Pimax Crystal Super 50 PPD, Somnium VR1 Ultimate, Play for Dream MR, and other brand new devices within the VR world. This is possible thanks to MRTV and their invite for How I Play to attend their private event, and thanks to Pimax that sponsored my trip in order to get my hands on their new product. By next week, expect my first impressions to be included in a feature video. And with that out of the way, let's start. And we start with some interesting news. It seems that ED reached a milestone with developing the new ATC system for DCS. And now they require a small group of military ATC to consult with and help provide voice-over support. If you are an active or retired military ATC controller and wish to assist, please check the link in the video description and let's help them out. Amazing things are about to happen. Meanwhile, I am glad to hear DCS just got a smoother flight formation, landings, and runway behavior for the AI aircraft. Yes, less janky maneuvers in mid-air when switching formation, and a more realistic behavior when in flight. For example, we got new options like the Allow Formation Swap Side that allows those tactical formation turns, or the new Anchored Orbit for tankers. Don't forget to return pre-contact. You return pre-contact. I won't. Weapon systems have also seen refinements in addition to graphical and mission editor improvements with better sound file handling and consistent camouflage. All of these are part of the DCS core update focus. AI needs a lot of work in order to bring it to a way better standard for a digital combat simulator, and we all know it. If that dynamic campaign has any chance of being a valid full sandbox experience, AI has to be improved. And so, certain AI aircraft also received changes to their loadouts, offering more accurate weapon support. AI ships and ground vehicles have received some improved effect, notably the addition of a lighter gray smoke to designate vehicle damage at 50 to 25% of its hit points. This will combine with the existing more pronounced smoke effect for vehicle damage, especially when near death. Not only that, but weapons updates include significant changes to the AIM-120 missile's fusing logic and conical proximity sensor pattern. Meanwhile, the R-24 missile got an overhaul, covering aerodynamics, motor performance, warhead configuration, and guidance. Several surface-to-air and anti-ship missiles have received adjustment to their flight characteristics and drag profiles. They also implemented core and mission editor changes that address longer mission load times or delays when occupying multiplayer slots. Issues like the escape menu not appearing under certain conditions, the F10 map zoom lock issue, and some dynamic spawn at FARP issues have all been fixed. Plus, the mission editor now provides a better sound file handling, more icons in draw tools, and new absolute missions time trigger types. Other fixes in addition involve model and visual tweaks for multiple units, including adjustments to recoil effects, dust visibility, and collision models.
I like collision models.
Stop it. Certain 3D missile models details have been updated. The encyclopedia entries have been expanded to include the SA-5 or SA-200 sights and updated AIM-9 Sidewinder information. An IR jammed issue on the Su-25T has also been corrected to ensure it only affects missiles in the tail aspect. A known issue remains, where usually large explosion craters can appear in rare instances. The development team is actively investigating and apparently they're working on a fix. When it comes to modules, the F-16C Viper has its jittering TGP tracking issue fixed. This has been affecting precision strikes and now should no longer be an issue. The IR missile detection problem has also been resolved as well, ensuring proper threat awareness before launch. And they corrected the CCIP bomb aim calculations. As for the Hornet, it has received fixes to its speed brake compensation system when using the extend button. The radar antenna elevation display now shows correct information, and the weird drag properties associated with the BRU-41 weapon racks have been eliminated. For the Apache, the multi-crew operations now benefit from enhanced FCR synchronization, while the position hold function doesn't start those weird oscillation problems anymore. George AI has received a comprehensive update with revised engagement range and burst intervals for more effective gun employment. For the Hind, we got the new sync mode for the gun sight and the R-60 missiles that now properly react to flares before launch. You will also notice that the landing gear problems following repairs have been corrected. We do have an issue on the HIP server with Petrovich.
What issue?
Well, mister, you seem to close your eyes and not detect any targets even in plain sight.
Well, I told you before, my attention works in mysterious ways.
Right. Well, I'm not impressed.
But I am.
Meanwhile, the KA-50 Black Shark 3 Abyss map labels have been corrected, and the windshield wipers work, and they actually wipe.
Ooh, immersive.
The remastered F5E Tiger II owners will be happy to know that now you get new visual effects with improved afterburner visuals and more realistic cockpit shaking under the high G maneuvers. And sticking with effects, the Su-27 and 33 got new visual enhancements with wing vapor. Last but not least, the Mirage F1 by Aegis gets a default loadout with empty pylons that can be removed now in order to have a clean aircraft. They fixed the inability to click the right canopy handle when it was open, thank you for that, and they did a number of important fixes regarding weapon release, TACAN, and horizon indicators. And these were the main changes apart from the new save system, which we covered in a previous video last week. Make sure to check it out. Meanwhile, the team at Miltech 5 gave us a short but important BO105 dev report, in perfect timing for the Cold War Germany map. It seems they have decided to have the appropriate BO105 PAH-1 variant with analog weapon systems for that particular era. Nice! This is good news, and I hope they manage to use their remaining time to finish the module so they can benefit from a beautiful and perfect setting within the upcoming Germany Cold War map by Ugra Media. Good luck with everything! And that's it for today. Thank you all for watching. Remember to check our sponsors for those promo codes, getting yourself some flight sim goodies, and support our channel in the process. Many thanks to our Patreons for their continuous support. And as always, I am Andre Celesti, reminding you to fly safe, and I'll see you next time.